I wanna be Batman, cause everybody really ain't shit to me.
This is MJaw Reviews, MJaw here, and I'm bringing you guys a movie review. Now the movie review that I'm gonna be doing on the movie is Rise of Cobra, G.I. Joe. Now there's gonna be some spoilers in this, so if you don't want to hear the spoilers, turn this video off and go watch one of my other ones. But I'm just gonna say there's gonna be some things that I'm gonna say. I'm gonna try to keep it a minimum of the spoilers, but I cannot promise you a whole lot. So if you don't want to curse me out, just shut it off. But I'm gonna be saying some things in here, so if you haven't seen the movie already, just shut it off. If you're still watching, the movie was okay. I mean, it was okay. I mean, it's a summer movie. It was alright. I went into actually watching this with no hopes or any expectations other than it's going to have a lot of CGI, a lot of kaboom, and whatsoever. I was pretty much right. I mean, I'm not a diehard G.I. Joe fan, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those freaks that just comes out of here and just says, well, it was totally off canon, it wasn't canon. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be one of those freaks. I'm not like that. I'm never like that with a movie. I'm not like that. Let me see. I honestly do not know the whole storyline of G.I. Joe, but I'm going to be one of those reviewers on G.I. Joe that just saw it and was like, okay. It was alright. I mean, I watched the cartoon when I was little. I mean, I'm not going to come over here and start, like, raping the shit out of G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, basically, Mars Industries, new weaponized crap, you know, what's his name? Duke? Sounds like a poop. He sounds like his name was Poop. Duke. Dookie. Dookie was taking this weaponized crap somewhere with Marlon Wayans, and from the Wayans brothers. I absolutely love the Wayans brothers. Wayans brothers are the shit. But anywho, Duke and him are bringing it to another place. They get ambushed by the so-called Cobras, but they're not really the Cobras yet. And they get ambushed. The shit gets stolen by some bitch. Duke obviously knows who this woman is. I mean, then this whole story, basically, in this whole story, it doesn't build on character. Basically, this whole movie can be summed up within 20 minutes, and the rest of the movie is all flashbacks. They do not build up people's character. It's more like they're there already. You just have to watch the flashbacks on how they became who they are. Now, I am not a typical person who's just going to be like, I hate that idea. It's pretty cool. It's a cool idea of doing it like that. You're just like a little bit fucking confused in the beginning because I was like, what the fuck? How does he know this bitch? And you have to watch. You have to wait till he does that one. You have to wait for that one scene where they go, then all of a sudden, flashback. You know what I mean? Like when they do that offset thing, like. And then, you know, the flashback comes on. Basically, he knows this girl because they used to date and they were gonna get married. And Duke was in a war with her brother. They were like on the same. They were in the same unit. He winds up going MIA. She gets pissed off at Duke because he let her brother die, and she gets pissed off at him. She leaves him. I mean, it's fucking war. I mean. Like, you don't think he's gonna get shot or die? I mean, it's not Duke's problem to fucking protect his ass. He decided to go into the army himself. But she winds up going off the hinges. That's the reason why you think she's insane, because, like, you know, he let her brother die. But later on, you find out that she's manipulated with the nanonites, or nanites, or whatever the fuck they're called. These little bugs that go in your brain and make you fucked up and controlled. The storyline itself was blah. I mean, the storyline could have been fixed up a lot better for any kind of movie. I mean, even if it's G.I. Joe or any other movie, even if it wasn't G.I. Joe and it was just some movie like G.I. Joe, the storyline could have really been made better. I mean, Brendan Fraser was in it, and so was the Mummy. The Mummy guy was in it. I mean, come on. I mean, seriously? As cameos. The storyline was not really that great. I'm just saying it for a movie review. The storyline was not, like, awesome. The fight scenes were okay. I mean, they were pretty dragged out. I mean, the dragged out scene in Paris with the whole Paris Eiffel thing falling down, and that was like, whatever. You already knew it was gonna fall down because you saw the fucking preview, so whatever. If it was in the freaking preview, the promo of the movie. The fight scenes were okay. I mean, the ninja scenes were like okay. The one thing that got me was the fact that the white ninja, I don't even fucking know his name. The white ninja kicks the black ninja's ass, Snake Eyes, kicks his ass when they're little because he was gonna eat some food. I'm like, damn, let that kid have some fucking food. Give him some fucking rice. Give him a rice bowl. Give him a fucking egg roll. Why are you kicking his ass for? He's coming in there, he's hungry, and you're gonna kick his ass all over the kitchen? He gets a hissy fit because his master liked Snake Eyes of improvement. So he got his fucking dick in a twist and busted a nut all over the place and started, you know, becoming evil. And I honestly do not know how they fucking call this Rise of Cobra when Cobra got their asses whooped in the fucking movie. How the fuck you call this Rise of Cobra? You got your asses kicked, and yet still the Cobra Commander gets captured. Him and that other metal douchebag, the Victor Von Doom lookalike, he gets fucking captured at the end. There, I said it. Spoiler alert. How's that fucking Rise of Cobra? G.I. Joe 1. It should have been like the Rise of Cobra, then the Downfall of Cobra. The Rise and Downfall of Cobra. Or something like that. Rise and Fall. But obviously you know there's going to be number 2 because, you know, they're not going to just end it with him being captured. So, it was an okay movie. If you want to see a summer movie with a lot of fighting and a lot of blowing up crap and a lot of crappy CGI or CIG or whatever the fuck, CGI, watch this movie. I mean, you don't even have to be a G.I. Joe fan. I'm not a G.I. Joe fan. I watched it. I thought it was like, oh, it's alright. It was an okay movie. It was alright. It was an okay movie to just spend money and just watch it and be like, oh, entertained for a little while. It's not full of storyline. The storyline is shitty. The fight scenes are okay. The CGI is not that great. Yeah, it's okay. The acting is a little horrible. The movie felt a lot rushed. It felt really rushed. Like, it was like, okay, we have to get this fucking movie over with already. Like, I was watching it, I'm in the beginning of the movie, and already they wanted to end the movie already. I had that feeling. Like, I'm watching the credits, and then they're like, okay, the movie's gonna end soon. We wanted to end this, wrap this up. It's an okay movie. Go watch it if you'd like. Alright, with that, MJawwarrior Reviews, bringing you more reviews.